Meet a well-known mathematics and physics tutor. I normally teach mathematics and physics online from IGCSE up to A level. So this is distance. Then we have what is termed as the displacement. The other one, this one is displacement. So I want to give the difference. When you talk about distance, distance is just the measure of two points. So we calculate the distance by multiplying speed times time. For example, the distance of Kuwait City in Kuwait and New York City in USA is about 7,300 miles. It's about 7,300 miles. That's roughly 12,000 kilometers. So that is what we term as distance. Remember, I've given the figures, but I've not indicated the direction of Kuwait City to New York City. That becomes a scalar quantity. So how do we define a scalar quantity? A scalar quantity, it has magnitude only. Magnitude only. How do we calculate speed? Speed is also a scalar quantity. Speed is calculated by taking distance all over time taken. Distance, you take time, you take distance all over speed. This is all about the scalar quantity. When we talk about displacement, displacement simply means distance in a particular direction. So if I say that an aeroplane was moving at a speed of 600 km per hour due east from New York City, I've given the distance, which is the magnitude, I've given the size, and I've also given the direction. So displacement is termed as a vector quantity. It is in this concept where we also discuss what we term as the acceleration. Acceleration simply means change in velocity per unit time. How do we calculate velocity? Remember, velocity is just speed in a particular direction. So I can say, but in most cases normally given in meters per second, not kilometer per hour. Again, we need to know how to change kilometer per hour to meters per second. How do we do that? Changing kilometer per hour to meters per second, we multiply by 5 all over 18. This is not a guesswork. For more information, contact me on how we are getting 5 over 18. Remember, we are converting kilometer to meter. We know very well that 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. We are also converting hours to second because it is kilometer per hour to meters per second. So hours to second is 3,600 seconds make 1 hour. So we take 1,000 divide by 3,600. If you simplify it, you get 5 over 18. That's why when we convert kilometer per hour to meters per second, we multiply by 5 over 18. But if you want to understand it into finer details, you can always contact me for assistance. V squared is equal to U squared plus 2AS. We derive this formula from the first law of motion. Remember, we have the first law of motion, we have the second law of motion, we have the third law of motion. The first law of motion says V is equal to U plus AT. Where do we get this formula? We get this formula from the formula of acceleration. If we cross multiply, A is equal to V minus U all over T, we'll have AT is equal to V minus U. Now when we make V the subject, we'll say V is equal to U plus AT. That's where we get the first law of motion. For more information, just WhatsApp this number. I'm also going to attach it, this one. I'm going to attach it in this particular video. Bye bye.